I'm at the Caterham Drift School, a day-long course that anyone can book onto. The day starts with a safety briefing and a chance to meet the instructors, who all have a background racing, drifting and teaching some of the best young drivers out there. For the drift school, Caterham has brought a fleet of its 7 360Rs down to Brands Hatch, with each packing almost 180 horsepower and a top speed of 130. It quickly becomes apparent that we won't be using much of that, as the first challenge is a slow slalom to try and kick out the back end of the car. Before hopping behind the wheel, the team of instructors demos the course and talks through the steps of initiating a slide. First, you point the wheels where you want to go. Then, you let the clutch out, hit the gas, and let the momentum of the car's spinning wheels flick you around the corner. Repeat this a few times and then bam, you've drifted your way around the course. I managed to stall before I'd even left the gate on my first attempt, and I lapped the course the wrong way round. After each pass, the team popped over to tell me where I was going wrong. They were super helpful, pointing out that a bit more aggression would help, and trying to maintain momentum would make things easier. A few more laps and it felt like there was real improvement. So Caterham stopped us all in our tracks and said it was time to try figure of 8 instead. Again, there was a demo from the pros, followed by a few pointers on how to get around the tight pack of cones as smoothly as possible. But this was hard, really hard, and I think probably the toughest skill we attempted on the day. This meant that my goes were full of spins, stalls, crushed cones and general embarrassment. I struggled to get my head around turning tight enough to kick the back end out, but not so tight that I missed the course completely. The instructors explained that the key to this was throttle control. Too much throttle meant you wouldn't make the turn, and too much meant you just completely spin out. So tiny movements were vital, but having that finesse was really hard to master. The rain has fallen and the Caterham Drift Day is ready to make some donuts. For this, we're back in the parking lot and there's a cone at the end of our slalom course that we each have to try and spin around. This, the instructors say, is a simple case of starting a drift like we would on each turn of the slalom, but keeping it going by modulating the throttle and keeping the steering locked. With a cone on my right and the car parked up, ready to slide, I floored it. All that aggression that the instructors wanted was finally coming out, and this meant I spun too far, overdid it and stalled. But no worries, there was time for some more pointers from the instructors before another attempt. Moving the throttle was key, and the teachers explained that it's all about minor corrections that you can make with just one toe. With this knowledge in mind and the rain starting to dry up, I think I started to make some progress. The donuts were beginning to form and I managed to only crash over the cone once. With all that newfound confidence, it was time for the day's main event, a drifting competition between me and the other drivers on hand. For the contest, the instructors assembled a mammoth track with big turns, tight turns, donuts and all kind of drifting obstacles for us to tackle. We'd each get 2 practice runs and then 1 judged run. Annoyingly, my first run at the track went off without a hitch. It felt like I was sliding from cone to cone with pizzazz and was easily the best drifting I'd done all day. Then, on the judged run, the pressure got too much and I messed up. I messed up big time. I stalled off the line, spun the car, missed cones and crashed over others. But while I'd not set the competition alight, I was at least happy with the progress I'd made, and really, I'd gone from never drifting at all to sliding around corners and making donuts, which I'm pretty happy about.